Yeah.
And you can just close my screen down or whatever,
And we're on.
Are we?
We are live. Right now.
Are we proper live now?
Yeah, proper live.
Okay, well, it hasn't come up on the old Dads and Dragons Twitch.
I think it's like a couple of seconds behind. So
it shouldn't be.
All right, calm down. Hang on, I need to put out my docs so I can see who's who's here.
Okay, yeah, okay, I can see us. I can see us.
There we are, looking all handsome. So hang on, while I get all this bits and pieces up sorted on my screen, and then stream information. Yeah, got to see if there's anyone online, and then I'm gonna do a bit of Twitch stats.
Twitch stats.
Well, because I mean, there's gonna be that many people, like listening.
All I'm worried about is that when you watch popular sites, the messenger board, like you can only see what you wrote for like a fraction of a second as it's like scrolling up the next person. Like that's what I'm worried about.
There he is. There's Chris.
Is Chris here? Bless him.
Chris is on. And look, if you look at the screen, the little chat popped up as well at the bottom there.
Let me have a look.
I'm like a whiz.
Look at that.
Hang on, I got to change the title. Happy.
Well, thank you for the beers, Chris. That is much appreciated. Thank you for that support.
Happy birthday to Dads.
We really should be dressed up for the occasion, to be honest, shouldn't we?
Well, I don't want to brag.
Oh, Jesus, I haven't got my merch on.
I'm there. Happy birthday, mate. Thank you very much, buddy. That's from Billowing Hilltop.
Billowing Hilltop?
That's a great name, isn't it?
It's a great name. Did he?
So really, before we go any further, I actually do want to say...
Have you got a little something prepared?
No, I haven't got anything prepared. I'm just going to say happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday.
Well, straight back at you, brother.
Mate, so cool, isn't it? Like, could you imagine if...
1 year from now, did you think this was going to happen?
No, not in an absolute million years. Like, it was one of those, we're just going to, let's do this, why not? Let's play a game and talk about it. And here we are.
And here we are. We play pretty much every weekend. We've got a main game that we play. We play the Nomads now, which is coming along. We've got our own merch, which is down there. You can buy us a beer. We've got our new microphone setups and our software setups. We've got 2,500 followers on Twitter. Things are going good.
And obviously, I've shown Lawrence this already, but I've got myself one of these really nifty, like, lights.
YouTuber lights.
That social influencers use.
Yeah, you really are influencing the social infrastructure, aren't you?
I think I like to think I
think we're changing the world slowly. I really do. I think we're changing the world slowly.
Oh man! So Chris is with us tonight, who is DMing for me this weekend because you're going to Mummy's.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, where are you going then?
My mum's. She makes a fuss of me. It's nice. I've got my own special mug.
Have you?
And pillow. Mummy's special soldier on it. So we like my Stranger Things t-shirt, straight for a pre-Marnie special.
Oh, very good. Oh yeah, it was a pre-Marnie trip this weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
love it. So basically, I'm going to ask you, Mr. LM, what's your favorite part of the year so far?
Oh, Jesus. I knew you were going to ask me that, and I'm still not prepared for it. I would say the Christmas, the whole thing surrounding the Christmas game, like the boys from Roll Britannia doing that little section for us, the game that you put on, I really enjoyed that. That was probably one of my highlights, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and also having... a secret from you lot, because none of you knew about that.
Yeah, that you really did throw. I was going to say throw us under the bus. You didn't throw us under the bus. You threw a surprise. It was a curveball. I couldn't believe it when the Roll Britannia boys started talking, and it was just Maurus and Jeff, and it was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I think that could be one of my highlights of the year.
Sherilyn and Katie's little voiceovers. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, we got them involved finally.
Even though they absolutely, I don't know. How do they feel about our? They just think we're geeks, don't we? Well, we are geeks, but
yeah. But hey, we don't care.
I don't care. They're married now. It's just committed.
That's it. Yeah, they're stuck with us. I tell you what I have enjoyed this year. I tell you what I have enjoyed this year. I've enjoyed and it does sound a bit soppy, and I'm going to say this to all three people watching us, is that I've enjoyed meeting people. I've enjoyed that that interaction with new
fans.
DMs, people over the world. Fans.
Yeah.
Like, it was been really cool. Like, it's been nice. I'm talking to Chris here now. We've spoken to Chris. Through Chris, we've met Mike, who wrote that book and sent us our own copies, which was amazing. We've met Nick and the guys from Arklands, who again were blown away by what they've done and the support they've given us. We met Justin. Well, we haven't met him, but we've been speaking to Justin, who wrote Hero Kids. Lots of people, and of course, obviously, we can't forget the girls from Chaotic Creations. Who came on the show. I loved meeting them too. What's that? I always say that I can't help being a geek, but my wife chose to marry me. So who's the biggest geek? Yeah, good point, Chris. But I think also, and then obviously the Royal Britannia boys. They've been instrumental in helping us. Especially Paul, who is forever texting me, and he watches our shows and listens in and stuff like that. So it's just lovely. And I know
we keep harping on about it, but it is a lovely community, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've really, really enjoyed it, and I think that's my favorite thing for the whole year. And I've loved the little journey that me and you've had. The games we played, our characters, actually, I think for year 2, and you've heard it here first, is Lawrence is going to get a second character.
Yeah, you did hear it here first. I am maxed out with wizard casting now.
I think you need to maybe roll out, go a bit crazy, maybe sorcerer.
No, why not? It's a broad road.
Maybe warlock.
Yeah, no, I've got to move away from spellcasters. I will. I'm going to go. Do you know what? The next time we go live, I'll announce my new character.
Oh, what name and everything?
Yeah, name, rank, profession, favorite position,
number,
everything. Reverse cowgirl.
I'm actually generally quite excited about this.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe you can debut him or her at the Nomads game.
You don't believe me, do you? You don't think I'll be prepared?
No, I think that this is one big fib. And
you think I won't do it, don't you? Okay. Well,
I think his name will be very close to Teclis, and he would be.
You think his name will be Heckless, don't you?
Yeah, Heckless, and he's
a sorcerer. Heckless the sorcerer.
Yeah, the warlock.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Do it. Go on, you can do it.
Yeah, go on, stuff it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
So when is it actually a year since we actually podcast?
If you bear with me, I will have a quick look. But today is our anniversary of Twitter. So this is when we kind of went, right, we've made a Twitter now, so we're going to have to do this.
Okay.
So let's have a.
Can you just stall me for 2 seconds? I'm just going to put the dogs in the garden, Jim.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Hey, I've got this. It's fine.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I can look after all 3 people here. I actually think one of them is Lawrence, because I think he's watching it. So maybe. Right. So what was the question? What was the question you asked me? Oh yeah. When did we actually start podcasting? Now I have a feeling that it was around 24th of June. Thank you. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. So we start.
Sorry about that.
We started on the 24th of June.
What, before we podcasted?
That was yes. We kind of did this for like a month, And then, do you remember? Right. So let's go right back. So I'm looking at it here now. So episode 1, season 1. It's just an introduction to us. Like season 1, episode 2 was what races, and then we talked to the kids. Then we went into the classes and stuff, right? But do you remember like that first few where we had no editing skills? I remember it being very hot, and I was putting up the tent for the kids, and you were discussing classes. Yeah, so it was last summer. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and it was roasting this time last year, wasn't it?
Do you remember we had no editing skills on?
Oh, we had to do it in one take, everything, didn't we?
Didn't we do one where we it just kept messing up, and we were like on the 4th recording, and you could tell in our voice we'd had enough.
Yeah. I tell you what I do remember, what's just come back to my mind, is we did one. We were in Amelia's bedroom upstairs recording. All the recording stuff was crap. We had no software. And we waffled on. We'd prattled on for about, I think it was like an hour and 20, something absurd like that. And your face was just like thunder. And you went, I'm not putting that out.
We did.
We weren't prepared, were we?
No, and it was the first learn. It was the first time we thought, oh no, we can wing it. It's fine, and we couldn't. It was horrendous. No. Do you remember we did? We were writing a character sheet. We were showing, and we just.
It was just awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you went, I'm not putting that out.
No,
and I
went, doing this. And we just went away.
Cancelled the session, didn't we?
Yeah, just walked off. Went and grabbed a beer.
Walked off set. Yeah, I felt.
Oh, man, that's great.
I felt that one. That was one of the ones where I was like, can we do this?
We should. Yeah, maybe we should read a book.
Yeah, maybe we need to actually pick up the D&D book.
Amazing. So if anyone out there want to ask us a question of our first year, I think there's 4 people watching. Quad. One of you must ask us a question.
Jesus Christ. One of those is me, by the way. So it's 3.
Us is 3.
Yeah.
It's the Dizzy Heights. Have you noticed on the screen that Spike is now our new latest follower? That'll be Chris.
Hey, it's updated. That brings us to 8 followers.
8 total followers.
What we need, though, is the same numbers on this that we got on Twitter.
Oh, I can't talk to that many people.
No.
Have you not realised how many people on Twitter actually know how to play the game?
Yeah, I know. We'd be swamped, wouldn't we?
Like, at least on Twitter, I can cut and paste from an official D&D site and sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And you're the one that knows what you're on about. I know less than you. By a long way.
So, while we're on the subject of birthdays.
It's getting close now, isn't it?
It's getting close. Not very long.
How long is it actually to
11 days.
11?
11 days to my birthday. So
Amazon Prime's got that well inside that.
Yeah, because I mean you can do it the day before, can't you?
Yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh, that reminds me of another little highlight. I wasn't there for it, but you told me about it when Amelia died for the first time.
Yes. So I played a game with you were there, and it was when we first started kind of thinking about the Nomads, and Chris DM'd, and we played this game which was like, I think it was a Mind Flayer's kind of dream, wasn't it?
Yeah. Chris that's right. And you copycat.
Chris will remember it was brilliant. It was really good. So I asked Chris, I said, "Oh mate, I loved it." So he sent me the PDF, and I just ran with it that weekend because I think I was babysitting the kids when I think
that's right.
They would moan or whatever. Right, do you want to play D&D? Yeah, no problem. Right, give me your characters, and I absolutely nailed them. Like it was every time they rolled like this D100, like this thing would come out, and it was just nonstop. And then God, Yestin rolled like a 98 or something, so it was like the top end. And
was it literally the higher the number you rolled, the more powerful the monster that was coming out?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I can't remember. Chris will probably remember, but it was something to do with, I think some of them, if you rolled, and then I think if you rolled like a D4, it would tell you how many. But because they rolled the high one, I thought I ain't rolling like 4 dragons. Like, I mean, no way.
Don't need that.
No, they don't need that. So this big. And it was an ancient white dragon. So it wasn't just like, we talked about this in the podcast. If you want to make something more powerful, you give it a cool name like Elder or Ancient or whatever. Like, it was an ancient white dragon. And this thing came out. And as you can imagine, it was Yestin's druid or cleric, whatever it was.
Yeah.
and it was Amelia's Akira, so her orc that she loves. Well, this thing literally just went over and went.
I've never seen this happen. Like, so when there's
Right.
a monster that's just way too powerful.
So first up was Yestin. So Yestin did cast something, and I just went, yeah, miss. Yeah. And I said, right, I've got 4 attacks. And he went, what? And I went, yeah. And I went, bang, 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 and literally just like a nail into the ground, ding, 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 ding. And I went, you're dead. And I just rolled my damage. I went, oh, that's 68 damage. He went, I've only got 40. I went, oh, well, you're dead then, mate.
Oh, you're proper dead then.
Yeah, proper dead. But I didn't make him do death saving throws. I just went, you're dead. And he went, oh. And you can see his head kind of go down. I went, come here. And I just kind of slipped him this piece of paper. And on the piece of paper said, you wake up in a room. And he just looked at me and went, oh, okay. But fair play to him. He kind of slumped in his chair and was like, oh.
Dead then.
He went, I've only had this bloke for a week. Like, he really genuinely, fair play, he really hammed it up. And then next thing, Akira went, right, I've got this. And I went, no, you're from. And it was one hit, bang. And her eyes started welling up. And I thought, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you made her cry, didn't you?
Because what I was going to do, I was going to just turn around and say, hey, should we have a break here? Should we have a break? It was a drink, but I thought, no, I can't let her leave the table, even for like 5 minutes. I went, you both wake up in a room. And she didn't cry then. She was kind of holding it together. And then she, like, as soon as I went, and you wake up in a room, she just was so happy. She just went, and I need a minute. And she was crying. I was like, oh my God, what have I done?
God, I've got to hand her back to her dad like this.
Yeah. So I broke it.
It's ruined.
But it was brilliant and it was great. It was really cool. But I think what was nice about it was I liked the fact that she cared about her character. She cared.
Oh, she really cares about D&D, doesn't she?
I mean, she draws pictures of her and stuff, and I love it. And I think it's one of those things as a DM, I'm really conscious that I can't ever kill her, ever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Chris, we loved it. It was a great module, and
it was.
It's one of those things where I wish my youngest was there because I know he would have, again, he would have been like, "What the hell's going on here?" Like,
he's a bit of a storyline connoisseur, old Reese, isn't he?
He does love a good storyline, doesn't he?
Yeah, because when we played Chris's one, which for me, when we played that was like the Nomads. That was
pretty much, yeah.
It was the same kind of people that are going to be playing the Nomads, and I remember thinking, I was really confused. Like, I can't remember her name, but one of the girls asked if she could jump into the crowd, and Chris was like, yeah.
Eleanor,
yes, jumped into the crowd, and then the character just reset at the podium or on the grass or wherever the respawn spot was.
Yeah.
And then there was all these doors, and I went, usual techless. I jump in, no thought, and he just appeared somewhere else, and I was like, I don't know, I couldn't figure it out. And then the monsters were coming, and it got me, like, it stumped me. It was a good module. It made me think. I enjoyed it.
It was, and I like the fact, like, in a way, it was quite nice that we all died. It's that kind of. You've got to have that fear, and do you know what? I have played a game since with Amelia, since that module. We have had, I think she was around here once, and we whipped up one, and it was amazing how just that little bit more careful she was.
Yeah.
Just by, like normally, what she's like normally, it's pretty much she'll go in.
Yeah.
Balls to the wall.
She just held back a little bit,
and she just kind of was like, "Oh, I'm not sure."
But we've played games before, haven't we, where we felt like this is getting to the point where we're not going to die, and it's like, oh, this has lost its flavour, man.
But saying that, we've played games with, and again, talking about the kids, we played.
Yestin's the worst.
Oh, he's a nightmare. But we played that game with the kids ages ago, and I think is it called the Dragon Queen or something?
That's like the first module we were playing, isn't it? Like pretty much.
I can't remember. Anyway, I just remember there was a blue dragon. It called out the greatest warrior. Amelia stepped up, and she had no business rolling that way.
That was a great fight.
Because the way the story was written was literally, you're going to take a hide in, because you're going to meet him later when you're like 2 levels higher.
You were never going to do well or win.
No, but she literally handed his backside to him on a plate.
Yeah, it was.
And I sat there as a DM going, oh shit, I need him in like 4 scenes time.
Chapter 3.
Yeah, what am I going to do? So I basically, they split them up, and was like, bloody hell, she's beating him here.
And do you remember when you went, so who's going to go and fight him? And yes, much she is.
Yeah. What a guy.
What a hero.
Yeah. So brilliant. Yeah, loved it. So yeah, I think we've had a really good, and I think we've accomplished what we wanted to do. We've accomplished the love of D&D with our kids. I think that's what we've done. We've got them involved. I've made a little DM in Reese.
Yeah, 100%. Nuts and bolts, all of that.
He's a cracking little storyteller who has actually told me he's got an idea for something this weekend. So
okay,
yeah, cool. I'm off, off to die this weekend.
Yeah,
yeah, which I'm really pleased about. And he also he's really intrigued about. He wants to take killing up to level 20 just to see
what he's like at level 20.
What he likes, which is good. I mean, he's thinking about it. Yestin, I think we've got a great little role player there.
Yeah, he is. He's good at role playing.
I have to give it to him. He knows the rules. Like there's times where he whips out
better than
5
everyone.
moves, and we're sitting there going, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, look, now I've got this, and then I've got this, and then I've got a bonus action there, which gives me this action, and I'll heal at the end." And we're like,
"Yeah," because a couple of times I've looked at you and I've gone, "No," and you've gone, "Yeah, I know. I'll have a word," and then you've gone over and gone, 1, 2, carry the 3, 1, 4, pie chart. Oh, no, he's right.
Yeah, he's right. With bells on it.
Yeah,
and that's good. And it's a shame, obviously, Callum. He doesn't like it, but Amelia, again, to see her character grow the way it is. She just picked up a sheet one day and she went, "Oh, that one. Does it hit things? Yeah, that things. Oh, what can I call it?" And she looked up some names. Oh, Akira, that'll do.
Yeah.
And now she's got this whole backstory
through and through now, isn't she?
She draws pictures of Akira. She's got this idea of who this half orc lady
women
is.
Empowerment and all of that with her, isn't it?
And yeah, she's good. Oh, Bill in Hilltop. Sorry, popped to say happy birthday, but then work thing come up. Hey, cheers, mate. Thanks for coming. We're talking again soon on Twitter. But thanks, man. But yeah, I think it's really cool that she's grown with that character, and she plays her very well. And I think really
consistently, quite consistently, you get what you get what you say, get on the she says on the tin with Amelia. She plays her character as consistently. It's all run in and attack, and that's what the character's supposed to be. And she's consistently the biggest damager.
And that's all we ever ask of them. And I tell you what, and like I say, for them to be, this is what we set out for. This is what we wanted to do.
Yeah, it is. It is.
As a Dads and Dragons channel, as dads, introducing our kids to the world that we once lived in.
Wouldn't be much of a show without the kids, will it?
We can virtually say high five. Which way is it? This way.
Hang on.
No, other way.
No, other way. Hang on. No, other way. Hang on. Come in. Wait, I've got to catch up now. I'm going to do this.
Boop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that we've done what we came out to do, and I got to do it with my friend.
It's just mad though. I can't believe it sometimes. It's proper.
Yeah,
proper good. I like proper bowl.
Proper bow. Hey, now listen, right. Guys, thanks for coming on. Thanks for having a listen. Could see how much all the kids have grown up between the Xmas. Yes, you have. Yeah, you're right. Chris just said then you can see how much the kids grown up between Christmas and Easter specials. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
they really started to learn how to play their players, their characters, and yeah, no, you're right, Chris. But yeah, I think we're going to sign off for the night.
Yeah, it was just to come on and
come on and say, yeah,
come on and do some twitching.
Yeah, we love a twitch.
But we haven't forgotten about the podcast, though, have we? We haven't forgotten about the podcast at all.
We've got everything in place. Lawrence is off to Mummins this weekend, but we got lots of content. We love it when you guys send us stuff to talk about, so keep sending it to us, and hopefully we'll get the podcast season 4 up and running now next weekend.
I think it'll be. I think it'll be this weekend. I think it'll be Sunday night, mate.
Oh, there. Then we'll do Sunday.
I think it will be Sunday night, probably.
I suppose I better go and write something.
Yeah, well, we're doing the adventure packs, aren't we?
Oh,
we were going to talk about the adventure packs.
I think we are.
Jesus, Jamie, honest to God,
What
It's
adventure
getting
packs?
heavy carrying you all this way, mate. It really is.
What adventure packs?
You said we were going to talk about
Yes, the adventure packs. Yeah, I told you that.
Sorry, viewers.
Hey, happy birthday. See you Saturday. Have a good weekend. Hey, Chris, thanks, mate, for coming in. We'll see you. I'll see you because my mummy lets me out after 8:00 on Saturday.
Look at Katie on Twitch.
There she is.
Katie's live on Twitch, just home from work. She's exhausted.
Yeah, nice.
Bless her little heart.
Right then, dude.
Right.
Hey,
sign out.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, no doubt. And guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
See ya.